Alright, so grab some salted seaweed and let's just get right into it. So, today I have a bit of a story for you. In order to explain it, I need to explain these three main characters to you, right? So, first we got Wolfologies.
What else am I gonna say? Fuck Gold Pack.
She's known to manipulate, go around exposing people for maybe the right reasons. We don't really know, to be honest. She does good and bad things, and she's overall just a weird person, I would say. Goes by the pronouns she, her, she, he, him, she. So the next person I want to introduce you to is a man that goes by The Electrics.
You know. Look at him, folks. Just don't shoot the schools up, bro.
The Electrics used to be a friend that I used to troll with. He turned out to be a neo-Nazi. I did have problems with him before. I ended up making a video on him, and he's morally fucked. What do you expect? From a neo-Nazi, he's racist, transphobic, blah blah. And he doxed people. He doxed my shit, apparently. I don't really care, but shit happened, and that's who he is. And then the last person I need you to understand who they are is Dagon. I don't have any videos of Dagon, so here are some things he said to me or that I've heard him say that kind of just sums him up as a person. I think it suits him very well.
I think fate and destiny brought me back here. I don't know about religion, but I think God sends people into our life for a reason to teach us lessons and shit. And I kind of feel like that this was part of God's plan for me. So I don't know what you believe, but I believe this was the work of God. I believe that God and Jesus did this. I did not even know they were 13 until the last very fucking minute. And like me, I told Electrics, like, nigga, I don't read any fucking bios. Like, let's be real here.
So Dagon, Dragon, whatever the fuck he wants to go by, he is a man who got exposed by Wolfologies, a while ago. He tried to ask for help from Wolfologies and shit. And this is kind of how that started. So let's get into the story, shall we? I'm gonna try to explain it very well, and I've tried to get everyone's perspective so I can kind of like understand it. So, enjoy. Once I made the video on The Electrics, he ended up trying to come back to Halo and try to do trolling videos and such. And Wolfologies wanted to support him. And I was like, hey, maybe she doesn't know he's like a neo-Nazi, a racist or whatever. So I went to her and I said, hey, like this guy, he's not a good person. And I don't think you should let him, be in the community or whatever the fuck. So I try to, sort it out in DMs. And I try to say, hey, like he's going to stab you in the back for views at some point, or he's not a good person overall. That's what I try to say to her. And all she said to me was, grow a spine. She said that like 3 times to me. And she also told me how she didn't care that he was a neo-Nazi racist or whatever because he supports the Wolf Legion. So as long as, you do bad shit, but as long as you support Wolf Legion, you're okay, really. Fucking come on in. The Wolf Legion's ready for you. And this really fucking, I didn't understand it because it's like WL argues and everyone bitches about the how bad the community is. And when you're letting guys like fucking The Electrics in, which is a neo-Nazi, racist, transphobic, whatever the fuck, right? How the fuck are you gonna argue, oh, this community's ass, when you're letting guys like that in? It don't make any sense, man. Electrics joins the WL server and becomes friends with them, and I'm pretty sure they became kind of close. And in about a week or 2, let's play a game. Guess what happened? Ready? Okay. A. The Electrics, he joins the Wolf Legion and it has fun with them. B. Fucking Alpha Wolf is another gender. And then C. The Electrics is a ginger neo-Nazi that ends up betraying the Wolf Legion and making a video on them. And then D. Fucking, I don't know, the clan community is amazing. Okay, now if you said C, then you won. Ding, ding, ding. Because I think in about 3 or 2 weeks, The Electrics makes a video on them, and it causes a massive thing where reacts to it, and you know, instead of telling you, let's go through the video together, shall we? Just real quick intermission here. What the fuck is this, Wolf? What am I watching right now? What the fuck is this? This is so cringe. This is one of her like exposed videos or some shit, right? And this is, who thought this would be a good idea? Yo, Fear, bro, like, send me a video of you fucking the shit out of your phone real quick, and I'm gonna upload it as a montage before our video, bro. Yo, you're gonna look so cool, dude. Yeah, what the fuck? I can just imagine the little Apple charging noise every time he like thrusts into the fucking phone. Anyway, okay, moving on. I'm sorry. Okay, intermission over. Z pretty much in his video tried to portray a story where Wolfologies was using Dagon, that tried to get help from Wolfologies, to get money out of him. And he was trying to say that Wolfologies was pretty much forcing or making him give Wolfologies money. So in the clips that we're gonna see, that's what the kind of the storyline is.
Saying that we never tried to help him. He just did it for bribery. That's not the case at all. You do know we never asked for the money when we met him, right? Like when we helped him, we never asked. And you're twisting it. You don't even know the whole story. Look at you. You're defending a fucking pedophile. Dagon has been given multiple, by the way, I'm not the only person that's tried to help Dagon. A lot of people try to help him, and then he ends up screwing them over.
So Wolfologies is pretty much saying, hey, like, I'm not trying to get money out of Dagon, I'm actually trying to help him. While Z is saying, hey, you know, you're using him, you're manipulating him, and you're not helping him, and you're trying to get money out of him. So there's two different stories here. I'm gonna keep playing the clips, and you know, we'll see how it goes.
He wants to give it to me. Are you so dumb? It's not. There's no bribery. He just says he wants to give it to me, just to want to give it to me. I can't believe he's defending pedophiles, bro. Like, actually.
I'm losing patience.
Exactly. He said, no, exactly. He said, exactly, because he said he's going to do it. So I'm like, okay, then do it. I'm losing patience. Like I said, you can twist the narrative all you want to say that I did this for money when I never fucking did. Because I know you're going to do that, right? For fucking content and views, because that's what you are. You're a clout leech. Your whole channel's dead. The only way your channel can go up is by posting things about other people that are relevant, right? You can go ahead and post shit, right, about this, right? But the truth is, I genuinely helped Dagon. I defended him in every aspect. But then what does he do? He goes around behind my back, right? Flirting with a fucking 13-year-old and offering him drugs.
Okay, so the last bit is a bit important to the story. We'll get to it later. But, you know, let's hear this next bit here, because this is one of my favorite bits. This guy, Fear, I made fun of him before in that video. Let's see what he says. I'll let it play.
Here, listen, it's as simple as this. He's a pedophile. We are going to take from him. We are going to threaten him. We are going to do what we want to him. He is a pedophile. It's as simple as that.
Alright, so the guy you see speaking in that video, the clip, is Luca, which is Fear, the guy I talked about before. And you can see him saying, we're gonna use him, we're gonna harass him. You know, and this is the same guy, I'm pretty sure a couple days after, literally begs Dagon, the guy that he's trying to use or harass or whatever, for fucking money because he's going broke. Here's the screenshot of him begging the same guy he was going to fucking harass for money because he said that he was going to get thrown out of his home. That is the funniest shit I've ever fucking seen. But all right, we're gonna move on. Here's the screenshot.
Your channel's like nearly dead. You had to pay for views, and you're literally like, honestly, now I'm starting to see it. You probably are a racist, actually. Like, you probably even are. You're probably being serious.
Wait, Wolf, Alpha, WL, Wolfie, are you serious right now? What, Z Electrics is a racist guy? What? Only if you had someone to warn you about this before you let him in your server. Only if you had someone that messaged you and said, hey, like, this guy isn't cool. You know, what a shame, Wolfie. What a shame you didn't have someone like that could help you totally avoid the situation. Oh, well. Anyway, let's keep going on.
You're a piece of shit because you're only trying to be friends with Dagon so you can grow your fucking channel. You're not trying to help him.
No, I am trying to help him. You know why? Because I'm telling him what the fuck he needs to know. Stop Discord dating. Stop giving people online fucking money.
No, he's not. No, you're not.
I literally said it to him in a fucking voice chat.
You're not trying, dude. Listen, bro. You're literally thinking about posting videos about us, and you're thinking about posting videos about the situation. You're using him for a clutch. Listen, you're not trying to give him help. You know why I'm pissed off? Because you're using him as a crutch for your stupid channel that you had a sub bot. He's a human being too. He's a human being, Electrics, and you're using him to fucking benefit yourself.
Yeah, because
he's a human being, by the way, guys. I'm helping him. You're not helping him. You're helping him. I'm helping him. Everyone's not helping him. I'm helping him. Only I'm helping him. That is literally the only thing you hear here. And honestly, none of the two are helping the guy. Okay, they both need to just back the fuck up for a minute. So this is the last clip that I'm going to show from the video, and we're going to move on. Alright, so the next video is of me talking to Wolfologies, Alpha Wolf, and I asked her a couple questions I had based off the video we just watched together. So this is how that went.
Should happen.
So did he actually end up paying you? Like, did he pay you anything? At all?
Not really. No.
What do you mean, not really? Like, if he paid, did he give you any money?
He's offered me.
Okay.
He's offered me, like, a lot of times. Like, so that's why I'm helping him and supporting him, because, like, again, I would rather him get help and, you know, before touching a kid than him touching the kid and then, you know what I mean? So
I think so.
Not doing the right thing by him, but like if I was really manipulating him, right, like you know what I'm trying to say, then I would have took stuff out of him. You know what I'm trying to say? I haven't really took anything from him.
So at this point, WL tells me, hey, I haven't taken any money from the guy, and says I'm not trying to use him. I was thinking, okay, well, if you haven't taken any money, that's fine then, but soon we will see that maybe it's not really that way, and maybe she has taken some money from Dagon, and she wasn't being 100% truthful with me here. What's the reason, like, he got in trouble in your server then?
My friends in my community, like, they were telling me, like, I don't think inviting him to the server is a good idea. And I was like, well, he's been in therapy for, like, almost, I think, like, 8 months. So, like, that's a long time, you know what I mean? Because we let him in the server, because, again, I'll say it right here. Like, letting him in the server was not a good idea, because, without testing. I think I should have tested him first and then let him in the server. Because I let him in the server because I wanted him to, you know, make more friends or whatever, you know? Because he was getting help and changing. I was trying to give him a chance. But, so, we let him in the server, but, like, within a couple days, we wanted to test him to see if we could trust him, you know what I mean? So we got one of our friends to pretend to be, you know, 13 or whatever, Alice. He did, like, you know what I mean? Be too friendly, I would say. I don't know, he was being too friendly.
Wolfologies really underplayed how bad the texts were. I actually got the texts between the time they tried to test the guy, and the texts were pretty worse than what WL tells me here. And you know, usually when your friends are telling you not to do something, like, hey, maybe putting him in a server with a lot of underage people might be a bad idea because of his past. Maybe, let's be honest, maybe that's a bit of a good sign to not put the kid in the server. I don't know how fucking stupid you can be, but you completely let him access to those kind of people. And WL, if something did happen, it would have been your fault, because you knew exactly who you let in your server. Anyway, moving on.
Like,
I thought you said that he was changing and stuff. Like, I don't know. How does that go? How does that work together, though? You're saying he's changing and then he's doing shit like that.
Well, he's trying to change. Well, the thing is, he's going to therapy, like, every day. No, like, every other day.
So Wolf here tells me, oh, he's going to therapy, but you're telling me he literally failed the test, quote unquote, but you're still supporting him, saying he gets help, and you're saying you help him? That don't make no sense. Anyway, after this talk, I went, okay, I'm just going to talk to the fucking Dagon guy, because this bitch don't, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I feel like she's lying to me. So I spoke to Dagon, and he told me a completely different story. They invite you to a server, right? And then she says she's trying to help you. Did she actually try to help you?
I wouldn't say that she's been helping me, but I would say only my therapist has been helping me. They've only been trying to be there as a friend, but...
So has she been a good friend to you, though?
Actually, yesterday, about this whole situation, of me talking to you, like if they literally find out I'm cucked, they literally today they were considering not being my friend anymore because genuinely I wanted to talk to you.
Because
And
they didn't want, he didn't want you to talk to me. No, but like, did she let you talk to Z as well, or did she tell you to block Z?
Oh no, I'm not allowed to talk to any of them anymore.
Oh, so she's 100% controlling you then. Like she's not letting you talk to anyone.
No.
So how's that helping? Like she's saying she's helping you, but wouldn't that be more like controlling you instead of helping you?
Yeah, I define that at this point. Yeah, that'd be more like controlling my every fucking movement and afraid.
Right. And then you said she threatened you and shit. What did what did she threaten you of? Like you said she has your what, like details, like name and stuff.
Yes, she has my name, my clinic, and everything.
And then
because
she,
at the time
she threatened to use those against you if you what, like you didn't obey her or some shit.
If I didn't do what she said in that very moment, yes.
So Dagon here practically tells me, hey, like she's got my address, all my personal information, and she's threatened to use these against me if I don't do what she wants or talk to the wrong people. Or he even said that she would post another video on him if Dagon ended up betraying her or some shit.
Okay, so at the end of that one day ago threat, she says, if you betray me, I'm going to post you on YouTube. That's exactly what she said to me. And then I felt very hurt at the time. It's like, what did I do? I've offered money. Like, I'm a very charitable person, okay? I just got them $100 and I called it a wrap.
Oh, so you actually gave them money?
Yes.
Really? When was this?
That was about 3 days ago, if I'm on point.
And this is money that you've actually given her, like him or whatever the fuck.
Correct.
That I talked to her yesterday. She said she didn't. She didn't get any money from you.
You wanna check again because I approve. I gave them a $100 Visa gift card.
I talked to her yesterday. She said she didn't get any money from you.
That was a lie and a half.
Do you have any proof of you sending that?
Yes, I do.
Not only did Dagon tell me, hey, WL's been not helping me that much, he also tells me that WL lied to me the last time I talked to her because he did end up giving her money. And WL straight up lied to me the last time I talked to her. So from now, I'm thinking maybe Dagon's side of the story is right because he even had proof, which he showed me, which you guys can see right now. She tested you. I heard she tested you, like with a Discord account or something?
Yes.
And then apparently, what happened there? What went on there?
What happened there? Okay, let me explain this. I didn't even know her age or quote unquote age until the last minute. They said they were 13, and then the heart just dropped down to my stomach. Like, what the fuck did I do?
Because I talked to WL about this, and she said that you went too far with the chat. And then after this conversation with, this is obviously like a fake account, right?
Yeah, it was a fake account.
They tried to kick you out?
Then they wanted me to pay $600 to stay in the server. I said $500. No, that's not enough. $600.
Oh, wait. So they said, "Oh, give me money and you can stay in the server."
Yes.
Really?
Really?
That's crazy. So this revealed two things. First one was the text messages between Dagon and the 13-year-old, quote unquote, were pretty bad in my opinion. And he should have not been in that server in the first place. But anyway, this also revealed that maybe Alpha Wolf or WL members did try to get money out of Dagon to let him stay in the server, or maybe some like hush money so they don't actually tell anyone. Now, I'm not saying it is that way. I'm just saying from what Dagon said, it could be that.
Not only the fact, I got something even more spicy for you. Empathy Fear, it wanted me to pay him $500K to get an apartment.
Why?
And I got proof on that. You want to see?
Sure. Why did he threaten you with anything?
No.
Oh, so he just asked for money.
Yeah.
So that was Fear asking for money from Dagon. I can't, this is the guy that was like, oh, we need to use him or take advantage of him, and now he's trying to ask for money. It's the dumbest shit ever, man. Anyway, next thing coming up is very next day from when I talked with Dagon. Alpha Wolf hits me up again, and she says, hey, I'm gonna make another video on Dagon, and says, hey, like, join my party, and this is what happened.
Like, he didn't try to, like, okay, you know how when people want to change, they make efforts to change. You know what I mean? They stop what they're doing. He hasn't done anything to prove that he wants to change. I mean, he's doing the same thing that he did before.
Aren't you?
You know what I mean?
Bro, well, hold on, Wolf. You're the one that's been like, hey, he's doing everything to change and shit.
Yeah, but the therapy and stuff.
You've been like, oh, he's doing really good. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's actually changing. You're the one who's been saying that, and not like you've been like, oh, I'm helping him and stuff. You can't just go back on your word and be like, he hasn't been doing shit.
I mean, I'm not going back on my word if that's an actual proof, you know? I mean, it's not me going back on my word. It's like I was sent this shit. I mean, yeah.
Did he touch a kid? Oh, did he try to do the same thing as before?
Well, the 13-year-old thing.
Yeah, but that was already a thing, though, wasn't it? We already knew about that. So Alpha comes to me, says, hey, I'm gonna expose the guy. And I'm like, hey, what changed? And absolutely nothing. Pretty much, she couldn't say one thing that changed. She just felt like, oh, I'm gonna expose him now. Anyway, we're gonna continue, and this is me talking to Dagon right after I talk to W. Like the text messages that you sent me, though, and Wolf sent me as well, they're still pretty bad, bro. Like, look, the girl starts being sexual with you, and you're still responding to them.
True.
So, like, that's what Wolf said as well. So if she makes a video like that, you're just gonna go right back to what you had before, honestly, and it's gonna probably be worse.
And that's why I promised them I'm not gonna be doing that shit anymore. It's done.
Yeah, but like, wasn't this like a couple days ago?
A week ago, I think.
Yeah, so that's pretty fucking recent, bro. Like, it's not like, oh, it's a couple months or it's been like last year.
I made a threat that I was gonna call the cops on Tuesday again, and I wasn't gonna fucking do it.
Well, bro, honestly, why don't you just like leave the community and just do your own thing and just like get help for yourself? Why do you keep involving yourself?
Like, honestly, I wanted to entirely fix this whole entire
No. But you can obviously see that like nothing's gonna get fixed unless you just leave. If you leave, things will just fix themselves. Time fixes everything. But the more you stay in shit, the more shit's gonna stir up. Just saying, bro. I guess you're wondering, well, Enzo, who is the bad guy in the situation? Who is the person that, like, is the villain? Every story has a villain, and the answer is, well, this one don't. This one has 3 villains, actually. You got a guy on one hand who seems to be getting help, but keeps putting himself in the drama and keeps trying to get involved in shit that he shouldn't. On the other hand, you got a furry that says she's helping people, but all she ended up doing was simply manipulating people and controlling them, while actually getting money as well on the side, while saying I'm not getting any money. And you got another guy who is just a fucking racist neo-Nazi that ended up just trying to go for some clout chasing, and bro got the clout. Like, he got what he wanted. I don't know why WL gave him that. So at the end of the day, there's no good or bad. It's simply everyone here has their faults. Anyway, you might be like, why'd you name this video Alpha Wolf Legion Makes Friends with a Nazi? Because all WL had to do is not get Z in the situation. Like I asked her in the first place, I told her, hey, Z's a bad person. You shouldn't mess around with him. And she didn't listen, and the snake bit her, and, well, told you so, motherfucker. Have a good day. Skedaddle. I'm out. See you guys in the next one. Dumb bitch.
A few more things to say. Alpha was quote-unquote crying last night and told me to swap them and do everything. They claimed I didn't deserve it. Then the next few days after, when they, like I said about...
What do you mean Alpha was crying?
Wolfie was crying on call with me. Like, literally in tears.
Because why?
About feeling bad about posting me and not trying to get to know me.
Right. But she kicked you out that party yesterday. What's going on, man? She's bipolar, bro. She's 100% bipolar.
She admitted to being bipolar. FYI, you're not wrong there, so...
Really? Okay.
And then after that, yesterday, that one day before then, boom. It was like nothing. Then you deserved it. And then...
Oh, so she just switched up on you like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then and then she said in the party about me talking to Enzo, if I find out, you're gonna get exposed again.
What the fuck? That's crazy. And she went from like, I'm so sorry. And then she's like, I'm gonna do it again, motherfucker.
Sorry. Yeah, she was actually crying and saying, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." Literally in tears. I could tell by the voice she wasn't lying about crying.